latest story of the hot rod race when the Fords and the Lincoln were setting the pace. That story's true, and I'm here to say, because I was driving that Model A.
Well, it is Thursday night. It is July the 9th, 2026. And you are watching Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show coming to you live and in color and black and white. We're available. Facebook, YouTube alike. If you're on the Facebook page, watching on one of our pages, we got 3 pages, Corey Thomas, Charlie Platt, and we have Dirt Road Sports. If you're watching on any of those, do us a great big favor if you don't mind. Reach over, hit the like button, hit the share button. Let everybody know that you are a fan of Dirt Road Sports and Charlie Platt Live. And if don't forget about our YouTube channel, Dirt Road Sports YouTube channel. 300 and something episodes archived for the last 6 years and 3 months, somewhat of that nature. All for your viewing pleasure at your fingertips anytime you want to watch it. You can go back and hit an episode, and you can stream it live on your television. A lot of people do that on their TVs, their smart TVs. They stream the show live on there. But anyway, no matter where you're watching tonight, we want to welcome you to our show for the next hour, hour and a half. We've got a show jam-packed with a lot of information, maybe some laughs.
A lot of information that we have no idea what it is right now.
Yeah, that's it.
There's going to be a lot of information.
But there'll be a lot of information by the time we get through.
When we get through.
And I promise you this, the information you're going to gather here, you will never hear it on another major news network, never read it in another publication, probably won't read it on Facebook or YouTube. No. But you're going to hear it right here on Dirt Road Sports and Charlie Platt Live. All across the great United States of America and in foreign countries where it's legal and illegal for us to send this broadcast. All 57 states, 5 foreign countries.
What'll that be match that?
Well, it'll do this right here.
What's that?
Well, I know, but then,
I got you.
See, then what happens?
I like this.
Yeah.
What happens next?
But I lose my controls. See, I have to go back over here and get all the controls.
Well, can you go back and forth? Can you weave in and out?
Folks, just like me, folks that are watching, I don't know what the heck is going on over there. I'm sure maybe they would like to share with us their discovery.
We're in Studio A,
yeah,
and this screen, I have a screen here in front of me, Charlie, and Marvin has a screen in front of him. The screen in front of me has all of the text and the things that people respond to us. You can't read it; it's so small. And there's a little deal down here in the bottom right hand corner. The little thing enlarged the screen, and I asked Marvin what would happen if we press that button, and he pressed the button, and by Jody, you could read all of the comments and all.
I'm trying to fix it here, and I think I done wommacked it up. I got to move Charlie.
No, it's okay.
Oh, I got to move him because you can't see him. Hold on, give me a second here, y'all. Y'all got me.
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. That's all I can say.
Oh, you own. You own.
Yeah.
Well, he is, but I got to go back. I ain't got the chat on right here. Let's put the chat on right there, and we'll see. Just give me a second here. I don't know what y'all have done here.
I just asked a simple question. What would that do? And you mash the button, and it would work perfect to me.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Let me see. I'll tell you what I can try. Let me try this.
Y'all bear with us, if you will.
Yeah, bear with
we're
me.
learning. We're in a learning curve here, like everybody is with a computer.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it like that for tonight.
I can't see it. It's still the same. I can't see. I can't read anything.
Right. How about now? Can you read that?
I can barely read it, but it was much better when you had it over here on this side. Just do whatever you want to do, Marvin. Just erase it all out. There ain't no need. I know better. See, this is what not planning will get you. This is what lack of a plan will get you. If you're in business, if you're in a relationship, if you're married, if you're single, if you're a mother or father, a lack of a plan, this is what it'll get you.
Rojo said, and I quote, "Looks like Floyd has a new couch at the Rock."
Yeah.
It ain't new. It's an old one. I moved it. I could come out here and take me a nap out here and get out. I do a lot of work out here, and I uh, I oversee a lot of landscaping work, and it's tiresome when you are overseeing landscaping that's going on here at Flamingo Boulevard. It's tiring, and plus my knee it kills me when I walk, so I try to cut down on steps, if you will. But anyway, I got I got the mayor and his assistant and my neighbor over here next door neighbor, big old young strong man, come move it for me out of my house, and it's one of those couches that let out and make a bed. We had it when we lived out there on Uncle Charlie's Road, when we had company that would come in and maybe want to spend the night with us and make a bed. And it only weighs about 375 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, it's heavy. And we got it in that door right there. And the mayor's man that he has helping him down do his work down at the cemetery. I thought he was gonna leave on us because it kind of come unfolded in the door there, if you will.
Oh, it's a sleeper.
Sleeper. What did I just get through saying, Mom? I spent the last 5 minutes describing the cow.
I wasn't paying you no
I know
mind.
you wasn't. I know you fumbling with all this mess here.
Anyway, let me get back to the intro here.
Go ahead with the intro.
Discombobulated. Anyway, all 57 states, 5 foreign countries, 4 sunken islands, and always loud and proud in the great state of Baker County, Georgia. Man, we are coming to you live tonight. But you probably, if you haven't been able to tell right now, some of you that are from exotic places in America that are more progressive and liberalized, this television program, this broadcast might not be for your ears, might not be for your goodness of your health and blood pressure. Because we believe in defending our rights. We believe in standing our ground. We believe in the Second Amendment. We love the Lord and we love our country. We believe in working for what we got as long as we can. And we believe in our borders being protected and taking care of America first. And some of you probably don't subscribe to that. You that is totally against your wheelhouse. And so we want to let you know that up front who we are, so you can go ahead and make the decision if you need to change the channel or do something else. But I've got something you can do tonight. If what I told you does not align with your sets of values and your moral compass, instead of turning us off, you can do this in addition to that. What we'd like for you to do is, those of you in Martha's Vineyard, those of you in Oregon, Washington, that are not of the conservative Judeo-Christian principalities in your life, then you can do this. Why don't you volunteer for former disgraced Senate candidate Graham Plattner from Maine? You can volunteer to be his chest hair body shaver so that his Nazi tattoo can be more clearly seen and you can be more proud of him.
Amen.
Man, they can pick them, can't they? No, they can pick them. Man, they can pick them. Crazier they are, and the crazier they are. And what was that? The old the guy from Pennsylvania that talked about he had this dirt bag. They can pick them some dirt bags, brother, to represent.
Was that Fetterman?
Fetterman said
and that's coming from
Fetterman. That's from Fetterman.
And you know, it's a shame. Fetterman's winding up. I believe he got more sense than folks give him.
He got more sense than them cats. Every other Democrat that's up there, he got more sense than all of them put together.
But hey, for those of you that do understand how we believe and what we stand for, y'all don't leave us. Stay tuned. Do not leave us. Charlie, no, I ran out of ghost towns, and so this week I hit the road. I sold a big screen for the first time in several months.
Been a while since
been a while. Man, we ain't had a big screen in several months. But I kind of went through a dry season, a doldrum.
Yeah, you do.
And then I got refreshed and rejuvenated, and I went out and I sold it. We are on a 109 1/8 of 1/4 of 1/16 of an inch in diagonal, right? Yeah. Diagonal. television screen.
Diagonal what?
Yeah, the diagonality of the television. We are live tonight at Roosters. 4 unique businesses, one unforgettable destination. Roosters, Rat Killing Rodeo. Roosters, Rooster Peel Emporium. Roosters, Rabbit Breeding School. And Roosters, Rent a Rim Showroom in Recovery, Georgia.
What about the rodeo? What's the definition? What it all goes with the rodeo?
Yeah, Rat Killing Rodeo. Let the best rooster win. Real action, real roosters, and real rat elimination.
Come on. What about the Rooster Peel deal?
Rooster Peel, he is tonics, remedies, elixirs, libido, and male enhancement, all natural, made for real men. And then the Rabbit Breeding School, breeding basics, care and nutrition, and show and parent tips. In the Rent a Rim Showroom, you can buy, sell, trade, or rent your new and used rims for every single ride. Proudly.
Has he got the rim behind the locked gate?
Yeah.
I would hope so.
He better have a log chain through them all and a big lock on it.
But he's proudly rooted in Recovery, Georgia, small town, big ideas, big personality. Roosters. Go see him. We're on the big screen there tonight. He stays open till midnight on Thursday night.
Is that Rooster? Is that really him right there?
Yeah, that's Rooster right there. Got a big old schnoz on him.
Man, he got a big old nose. He's like that man working at the
dime store.
At the dime store, the candy counter there. Wow. The big nut guy.
But hey, guys, we're glad y'all with us tonight. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. We'll be right back for more Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show coming to you live, Facebook and YouTube.
Sometimes you need a lawyer in your corner who ain't scared to fight. He'll defend you, don't matter if you are wrong or right. He's a South Georgia redneck with a ponytail and a law degree. With Billy Shingler as your lawyer, you will always be found not guilty. Just looking at Billy Shingler makes that DA weak. He'll mumble and fumble and be scared to speak. He'll shout, "Your Honor, I surrender, cause I know when I'm beat." Call Billy Shingler when the man has got them cuffs on tight. He'll fuss and cuss and slash and bun, shake his fist and holler, "I'm in your corner, let's fight, fight, fight."
Shingler Law, Donaldsonville, Georgia, 229-524-1225. I have not heard from our attorney since his return trip from his African safari. So if he is watching tonight, maybe he'll chime in and give us a little bit of information and what all maybe transpired. That would be nice.
That we need. He can let us know if he went out where any white farmers were farming out there and give us a report on that.
Yeah,
they probably took some tours out there.
Yeah.
To see what's going on. He can let us know.
Yeah, I mean, I know it was like a 15-hour flight, according to what I saw on Facebook. Yeah. And I'm working on a picture right here. I'm just gonna throw up, and I'm gonna this is for some of our viewers that have not. Well, let me just show it to you, and then I'll ask you if you know who it is. I know that there'll be one that does.
Yeah, there'll be one that
maybe
chime in. There'll be a couple that know.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's
yeah.
Oh Lord, that was
look right here.
This is, if you was going to caption this picture, I thought about this. And here's what I would say: the little girl on the left is saying, "I do not want my picture taken." The little girl on the right with the high heel pumps on is saying, "I can't wait till I turn 15." And the woman in the middle, one of the classiest women ever walked the face of the earth. This is what she's thinking. She says, "I have no idea how beautiful I really am." Cause she didn't. That was one of the. That was Miss Rojo and her mama and her sister. And her mama was one of the prettiest women that ever walked the face of the earth, and one of the greatest, grandest, classiest women that ever walked the earth. Miss Joy was her name.
Little girl on the left is Rojo.
Rojo.
On the right is Jan Calhoun.
Calhoun,
And then Miss Joy Phillips in the middle. What? Tell me about that automobile. What is
That's a 1960 Ford. This would have been in about 1961 or 62 because the little girl on the left, Miss Rojo, she was born in 1954. So she'd be about 8 years old there, looks like 7 or 8, somewhere along in there. And her older sister would have been about 12 with them high heel pumps on.
All right, tell me what made you think that Rojo was thinking, I don't want my picture taken by the lips?
By the lips, she's got her lips pursed out. She's pouty, like, you know.
Pouty.
She's pouting, yeah. Because she can't get that curly hair comb just like. And look at her sister over on the right with all that blonde bouffant and all.
Pomade. I mean,
yeah, they got it going. Yeah,
Miss Jan's always had hair.
Oh, yeah, she's always had. I used to call her Blondie. Yeah, you see why.
In school, when we was in school, if she had her hair done up on her head in a ponytail, you knew she was in a bad mood that day, and you better leave her alone.
Explain now about school. You didn't go to school with her. Tell me.
She was my teacher.
Okay, why didn't you explain that?
I would hope everybody knows.
They don't know, Marvin.
Miss Jan was my teacher.
What did she teach?
She taught me history, one of the best teachers that I ever had. But if she came in that day and she had her hair all done up on her head and she had a pencil stuck in the side of her head,
out of him.
You better tread lightly.
Uh-oh.
Better tread lightly.
Signs of the times.
Yeah.
But Rojo changed. She's always been. She's ever since I've known her. I've known her since she was 15 years old. She's gregarious, if you will.
What did it tell us about?
Oh, you need to go there. I can't explain everything to you, Marvin.
I like to be educated.
You need to look it up. You need to. If you can learn one thing a day, Marvin, ain't no telling how smart you'll be.
Gregarious mean describes someone who is highly social, outgoing, and enjoys being around other people.
Does that?
That's her.
Describe her.
That's her.
Gregarious.
That was a perfect definition right there.
I know.
You're pretty cultured.
I know.
You learned that out at Babcock when your mama dropped you off at 5.
Dropped me off out there while her daddy went fishing. They dropped me off at school. That's one of the first. Miss Inez Cobb taught me that. And they also taught me the word prevaricate. And you know what that is, don't you? Yeah. You are a prevaricator. Look up prevaricate.
I know what it means.
It means speaking in vague terms. Neither speaking honestly nor telling a lie. You skirt all around it.
Well, let me interrupt you there because we.
Yeah.
TC Bearhill's joining us from Hurst, Texas.
He's out there working on an auction.
Hurst, Texas. Welcome, TC. Good to hear from you, brother. Hope all is well with you.
It is.
Yeah. Debbie Jo Johnson wants to be enlightened.
She's fixed to be. She already been enlightened.
Yeah. Gregarious and provocative.
No.
What was the word?
Prevaricator.
Prevaricator. Yeah. Prevaricator.
Is that right, Charlie?
So can you be? I guess you could be a gregarious.
Yeah, you could be both. Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself now. I'm not gonna do that. But you could be both at one time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you could be.
Yeah.
You had never heard of gregarious before?
Yeah, I had. It's been a while. I was, what.
See, I learned that in my social life. You learned it out of a book. There's a difference.
Yeah. You've been a social butterfly, haven't you?
I like people. I'm a gregarious type person.
And what was the other one again? One more time.
Prevaricator, and that's the last time I'm going to tell you that, Mark.
Prevaricator. A
Write it down,
prevaricator.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, let me throw this out. Those of you that live in the Colquitt area, even if you don't, Colquitt Lions Club, they're doing a big drawing $5,000 cash prize, one winner. I think there's only going to be I think there's only going to be 1,000 tickets sold. There's a maximum on it. I think it's 1,000 tickets, and one person's going to walk away with $5,000 in cash. It's $100 a piece. September the 16th is the drawing date, and
1,000
you
tickets.
do not have to be there present.
Hold on, wait a minute. The math is wrong on this. 1,000 tickets at $100 a piece is $100,000.
That wouldn't be right, then. That wouldn't be right.
There you go again.
Yeah.
You don't have your information.
That's right. Yeah. I wasn't thinking on that. Yeah, I got a little ahead of the game there. Miss Rita's watching. She's the head honcho, Rita.
Well, she needs a job. She needs to give you more. She needs to write something down on a piece of paper. Y'all listen to me. Y'all need to write it down on a piece of paper and make sure Marvin puts it in his pocket when you give it to him so he can read it on the air. I mean, we're a nationwide TV show here. And he was coming with. No, they're not going.
They ain't gonna sell 1,000 tickets, no. I think they're gonna try to make 5,000 and give away 5,000. So that would be how many tickets?
I don't know, man. Marvin, you're married to a school teacher. You ought to know that.
She don't teach math though.
Well,
anyway, Miss Rita, chime in on here and let us know how many tickets.
It don't matter how many tickets. Don't matter how many tickets they sold. I just want to get you back in your lane.
Only 125 tickets will be sold.
Okay,
and you got a 1 in 125 chance of winning $5,000.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just calm down, Marvin. What you doing now? You getting ahead of yourself. You got to throw it back in. You got to reel you back in now.
Well, I just get a little, sideways there sometimes.
What do you think, John? You really?
Well, I need to tell my experience today and let folks know. Sunday morning at 7:30, I taped a show today, and we talk about the dirt road sports. Well, Ken Curtis down at Channel 4, WTVY, it'll be on all their platforms and everything, but it'll be on the air 7:30 Sunday morning. And boys, I can kind of sympathize with what Marvin is doing, how he gets sidetracked. Because I got sidetracked because there was 3 cameras on us, and there wasn't nobody in the room running no camera. Everything was robotic and done by computer. I mean, and that's what is messing Marvin's head up right there, is tapping in on that computer.
See?
Yeah, what makes Marvin a successful minister at Flat Creek Baptist Church is the fact he don't depend on his mind. He comes straight out of the Bible. You know that, Floyd?
I do. I've been there, buddy.
Because if it was left with his mind the way it can go here and there and everywhere, we wouldn't know how to be saved.
He has no electronic devices up there with him while he's doing it. He got the Bible and it's open up there, but then he got it right here. Is where he got it.
That's right.
He got it in his head up here. But you won't. I admire you for doing that, Mom. A lot of these preachers now, they electronic. They attached to the electronic device. And,
now I have used my iPad, but all I do, I'm a simple outline man. Like this sheet of paper right here, one sticky note, I can make my whole outline on it and preach from it. A lot of the times, and I don't. I mean, some people don't do this, and that's fine. It's what works for me and the Lord. It's a lot of times I don't even use notes. I just I prepare, but I don't use notes.
Well, see what the Lord was doing with you when He give you that gift to be able to do that, just so you could function with people like me. So you could interact, on the cuff. You knew you didn't have, if you dealing with me, you ain't got time to look on your device to try to find an answer. Ain't that right, Charlie?
That's it. Hey, that's it.
You got to go to a commercial break.
No.
Looking to buy or sell quality cattle with folks you can trust? Head on over to Seminole Livestock Auction, located on Highway 91 North in Donaldsonville, Georgia. Every Monday at 12 noon, buyers and sellers come together for a fast-paced, dependable cattle sale you can count on. Whether you're moving a few head or managing a larger operation, Seminole Livestock Auction delivers a fair market value and a smooth professional experience every time. with years of experience and a reputation built on honesty and service. This is where the Wiregrass area does business. Have cattle to sell or questions about the market? Call Gerald Mock today at 229-524-2305 and let him take care of your cattle sales needs. Seminole Livestock Auction, Highway 91, Donaldsonville. Sell every Monday at noon. Be there.
Charlie Floyd just showed me one before we went on air. A lot of 96, about seven and a half weight, somewhere in that neighborhood. 96 of them.
There it is right now.
96 head, average weight 714. Average price $3.71 a pound. The lot of 96 calves brought $254,394.70 for the lot. 96 head of cattle, $250,000, and 700 pound, 14 pound on the hoof.
That's in Turner County. That was Turner County Livestock. Been the same thing, but they sold at Seminole Livestock. That's what the market is, ladies and gentlemen. So beef ain't too high.
Yeah.
Beef ain't too high. Beef has finally got to where it needs to be. And but I'm proud for these folks. But that's 92 head right there.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in the cow business, I had about 110 head. And man, what if I had me 110 head cows now? But that was a long time ago. I remember when I had raised good cows, good yearlings. And I remember the first time I got $1 a pound for some 500 pound yearlings, $500 for a 500 pound yearling. Man, I thought I had died. I thought I was rich.
That's almost $2,800 a head on the hoof at 714 pounds.
See, they got to finish them on out. They got to feed them. They got to feed them on out.
Yeah. Those aren't bred cows.
No, that's stocker cows. That's
because we talked about last week the 36 head of bred heifers, $47.50 a head. Heifers, not cows.
Yep. It's amazing.
Cows are gonna save more farms than peanuts or cotton is. Cows are gonna do it.
I just can't believe we hadn't seen, seriously, not being funny, more rustling, folks. Stealing these things.
Like
when you got a calf that hits the ground, he's worth $1,200, $1,200, 3 days old.
I'm gonna tell you what stops that. These guys that own these livestock auction barns, they know the community, they know the people that's got the cows. They are there. They are hands-on operators. They ain't no more of a hands-on operator anywhere in the world than Gerald Mock over at Seminole Livestock. He knows who's. He can tell you when the truck pulls in the yard, they're coming up there to unload the cows. He can tell you who it is, and that stops it. That's a deterrent to it. It ain't like a salvage yard guy who buying copper, by the pound or whatever. But he knows. He said, that man ain't never had no cows right there. Yeah. So that's a deterrent to that.
That is.
Speaking of farming Florida, I read an article yesterday. I meant to send it to you. It was a guy in Arkansas, and they interviewed him. He said that 70% of all farmers in Arkansas last year lost money. This year, the projection is over 90% of all the farmers in the state of Arkansas will lose money this year.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be. It is going this fall, about November, December, January. Man, I'd hate to be facing that, but hey, that's what they do. That's their life. Yeah. That's what they do. They've got so much invested in it.
What is cotton in the last couple of days?
It was about 76 cents, 75, 76 cents last time I checked on it. Corn had gone up a little bit. It was about $4.40, something like that. That's it got to $4.
They did the crop report for Alabama planting, I think last week or week before. We're up 20% on cotton this year over last year.
Acreage.
Yeah. That ain't a good thing. For the farmer, it's not a good thing.
Well, peanuts has always been the money crop around here, but my goodness, the warehouses are full of peanuts from last year.
Exactly.
Look at the input cost.
Yeah, the input cost. And the market, you got to have a real good peanut for somebody, some of these international buyers for China or somebody to buy. They don't want these Seg 2s and Seg 3. If they buy a Seg 2 or Seg 3, they're going to buy the peanut, the hull, and all. There ain't going to be no shell peanut. They're going to put them in containers and ship them to China and lose money on them. Shellers are. But anyway, hey, that's the life they chose, and they still doing it. I admire them for it. I admire them. But probably if I hadn't went broke in 1980, I'd probably still be farming now.
Mm-hmm.
Just got cotton's at 80 cents. It was at 3.58 this afternoon. It was down 4 cents. Yeah.
It's up and down.
Yeah, it was about 79 early this morning, but
It's up and down, up and down.
But you can't make money at 80 cents.
You got to be at least $1 to make money on cotton, and you got to make $2 to the acre to even come out.
That's breaking even.
That's breaking even.
That ain't $400 an acre land rent either.
No, there ain't no $400 acre land rent. These bankers say, "Whoa, wait a minute, man!
Hit the rewind.
We hit the rewind button on that boy there. We can't do that." But some folks, hey, some of them rocking and rolling. Some of them got more money than Donald Trump looks like.
Yep.
Some of them ain't.
But hey, that's what it is.
That's like it is with folks.
That's it. Here's a good farm.
Oh man, that's Abigail.
Oak Pond Nursery and LAE Farms are proud sponsors of dirt road sports in our local community. At Oak Pond Nursery, we are dedicated to helping your landscape thrive all year long. Located at 3796 Travelers Rest Road in Newton, Georgia, we are your premier wholesale destination. Whether you're looking to re-landscape your home or business, or you just want to introduce some simple, beautiful elements to your yard, we've got something for everyone. Our incredible availability and selection features liners, perennials, annuals, hanging baskets, shrubs, as well as a wide variety of trees. And yes, we even sell blueberry plants, so you can take a piece of the harvest home with you. So come see us, because at Oak Pond Nursery, when it's not blueberry season at LAE Farms, it's always plant season. We hope to see you soon.
Great commercial, great people. I was talking a while ago about having a couch in here in my office so I can take a nap with overseeing my landscaping operation. Everything I got in my yard, plant-wise, came from Oak Pond Nursery. I've never had one problem with anything. If you listen to them when they sell you that stuff, if you listen to what Alan tells you, Alan Essence tells you, and you'll do it, if you'll do it, you'll have a good live plant. You see, these plants grown in Baker County, Georgia, are acclimated to our environment. They're not shipped in here on some truck, refrigerated truck from Wisconsin or wherever. They've grown in Baker County, Georgia. The old second original Garden of Eden. The first original Garden of Eden is right outside this door, and there's the sign. We got a sign that's right outside my door, right there. And you see that sign on top? What does that sign on top say, Marvin?
Old original Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden. See, that's Floyd's GPS guidance system right there. I got a GPS at my car, but I switch it off because it always tells me to turn around. You're going the wrong way. But see, if I want to go to Baker County, you know, in Baker County, I got about 2 or 3 different ways I can go to Baker County. Floyd Town out there. If I want to go out there and look for my shoes, see, shows me which way to go out there. Back in Georgia, look at Mayhaw. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at
Elmadale.
Elmadale. That's where my mama's folks come from. Hen Town. Wayne Gucci headquarters.
We got in the Mox watches from Hen Town.
Hen Town. They right there. They mow at Hen Town.
They in about the heart of Hen Town.
Yeah, that right that point down there. That's grassy flat.
Grassy flat.
Back there. I know how to go there. See, you show me how to go. I get in my car. That's which way I head. But, anyway, that was my grandmama's wash pot right there, and that was her
kettle.
Kettle she put on that wood stove and get hot water so they could have a warm bath.
You was kind of Grassy Flats was in your stomping grounds out there.
It was east to me. I really did. I know some Grassy Flat folks. We used to go out there and pick huckleberries. And you know what a huckleberry is? Yeah,
they used to make a huckleberry pie.
Good Lord have mercy.
It was.
You ever seen a huckleberry, Charlie?
Yes, sir.
Huckleberry. Look, it's a miniature blueberry. and tart. Ooh, man, please. My mama make a huckleberry. We'd go out there and pick them thing, and they called it in the big pond. That's
Nine
where,
Ponds where they go.
no, they go. Well, they just go to Nine Pond. I'm telling you my story. You can tell your story now when I get done telling mine. We go to the big pond.
I got you.
We didn't have access to the Nine Pond.
I got
See,
you.
the Merritts own the
I
Nine
got
Pond.
you.
They just a select bunch of folks that could go out there. And since Doodle was related to him,
He could go.
he could go.
So you had to go to Big Pond.
I had to go to the big pond. I couldn't go to the Nine Pond. I couldn't go to off limits. So, but anyway, we got by.
But she would go. They'd go pick them out there, and
I know.
she'd bring. I mean, I'm talking about even in old age, they'd go pick them,
I know.
and she'd cook a huckleberry cobbler on or pie on Saturday. I mean, Sunday.
And roll that pastry out with a rolling pin.
Yeah.
Roll it out, man. It wasn't none of that store-bought stuff. You hear me? Roll it out, put it on top of that. And then what mama do, them old folks know how to eat, let me tell you what. You get that what you call pet milk or either carnation milk in the can. Condensed milk. And they get some of that and they pour that over your pie. You ever done that, Charlie? Pour that condensed milk over your pie and eat that. See, them folks in Martha's Vineyard ain't got no clue what we talking about.
Not
Zero.
whole milk.
Condensed milk.
Yes, sir.
Canned milk.
I got a question, Floyd. What happened to all the plums we used to have around here? Remember, we ride down a dirt road. You could stop right there and get you a bag full of plums. Any ditch that ran through a field or anything, it was plum tree after plum tree after plum tree. What happened
all
to
around the inroads there, and in the fields of plum trees everywhere, and all up and down the ditches, plum trees.
Everywhere.
It'd be them yellow plums. You could get them. And they had what they call hog plums too. They wasn't fit to eat, but you could get you some yellow plums, and man, you could load up on them things, eat them things all day long.
I can't tell you the last time I've seen a wild plum tree.
I can't either.
And when I was growing up down them dirt roads by us, it was covered with them.
Yeah.
And there's not one single one left.
You're right.
Not one.
I know.
I don't know what's happened to them. That's a good question, Charlie. I will tell you this. I was riding dirt road the other day. Had to cut across to go to somebody's house. And I tell you, notice what I have seen. The wild quail population is coming back.
Man, yeah.
Yep, I've seen that too. Some
I
good
mean,
coverage.
I mean, I was. Matter of fact, you know where I was? I was at AW's at the intersection of AW's when I run into some of them.
How about that?
Right there, where the barn was, and then I went on. I mean, it was a bunch of quail, and I said, "Man, that's because one time
They were gone.
the coyotes was
They eat the eggs.
yeah, eat eggs."
I tell you something else, Edie. I ain't never been so mad in my life. I was plowing peanuts up one day back at Mom and Daddy's house back in there. I was plowing up peanuts and going along there, and the white birds, they were just right behind that peanut plow. They were getting worms and bugs and all that kind of stuff. I run through a covey of baby quail, and they flew up. And them daggone white birds jumped on them little old baby quail and eat every one of them.
Are you?
I didn't
No.
I have ever been in my life.
I didn't know they'd eat a bird.
They eat it. Them little old baby quail, them little white birds, they jump on them. Cowbirds. They jump on them and eat them up. Man, I got so daggone mad. I ain't lying now. I got sideways on that deal there. Yo did.
Tony Tab wants to know what's happened to all the wild mayhaws.
I don't know, Tony. I ain't really. I thought we still had wild mayhaws growing around in different places. I thought we did.
There was
might have
some
been too dry, Tony. Might have been way too dry for them this time.
I know John Brantley's got several hundred acres, but now he's got drip irrigation on his. He farms.
Yeah, he's a value added guy. But I don't know. That's interesting that you would ask that, Tony. But out there where y'all live out there around out there ought to be plenty of mayhaws out there around Mayhaw out there where you and Lori live.
Yeah, well, I don't know. That's interesting. How nature changes, and it
evolves.
Yeah, evolves, and
I mean that's like us. See, we evolved from a monkey. Some of us evolved from a monkey. Some of us are still stuck in the monkey deal.
in the mentality.
And the mentality deal, yeah. Yeah.
I used to know this guy in Marianna, Florida. He was a gospel songwriter, and he had a song that said, I don't remember the words. It was, "I refuse to be called a monkey's uncle."
Amen.
That was the song.
Hey, he was creative.
That was very creative. Very
You can
creative.
write. Do you know the lyrics to that song, Marvin? That'd be a good one for you to sing on Sunday morning.
Hey, y'all don't leave us. We'll be right back.
Looking for great food, a welcoming atmosphere, and a place that just feels like home? Come on down to TK's Bar and Grill in Colquitt, Georgia, right there at 571 North Cuthbert Street. TK's is serving up fresh, flavorful meals that keep folks coming back again and again. Whether you're stopping in for a quick lunch or sitting down to unwind with friends over supper, you'll taste the difference in every bite. We're open Monday through Friday for lunch and Wednesday through Friday for supper. Call ahead and we'll have it ready for you at 229-254-7850. TK's Bar and Grill. Great food, great atmosphere, and a great experience right here in good old Colquitt.
Hey, y'all looking for something cute, custom, and full of Southern charm? You've got to check out Southern Hissy Fits right on the square in Colquitt. From custom embroidery, personalized t-shirts, to stylish tumblers, unique gifts, soy candles, jewelry, custom wreath sashes, custom barred quilts, and boutique apparel, Southern Hissy Fits has a little bit of everything with a whole lot of personality. Need something custom for your business, team, or special occasion? They've got you covered with quality work and hometown service you can count on. Stop by and see them at 209 West College Street in Colquitt, or give them a call at 229-308-3360. And be sure to catch Trivia Time on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, sponsored proudly by Southern Hissy Fits. Southern Hissy Fits, where your style comes with a little Southern attitude.
Hey, and don't forget their barn quilts. Man, Vicky's making those barn quilts left and right. Floyd has one. We have one. Man, you need to go by and get her one. Get you one from her. She'll even take some suggestions. She was working on one the other day that someone had sent her a picture of a turtle, and she was making it.
She's creative, very creative. Very creative.
Very, very
You got an
creative.
idea, she can bring it come to life.
Before I go to Trivia Time, Peach Depot just posted, we have lots of wild mayhaw trees. Haven't made any in 20 years.
Oh.
Good gracious.
Ooh, mercy. Well,
Wow.
there's your testimony
Hey,
right there.
there it is. All right, Charlie, Trivia Time. Here's the question. Where was this Chiro Cola bottling picture taken? That is at a Chiro Cola bottling company.
Ooh.
That's a Chiro Cola truck being loaded with Chiro Cola. And I need you to tell me where this picture was taken. If you'll put that on the comments there, you might be the winner tonight. Man, we ain't had a winner, I don't think, in several weeks.
It's been too tough on
Yeah, been tough. I don't know. This is a tough one, but I mean, you got it, but you knew.
I know a lot of history, Marvin.
Yeah, you I can't get stuff over on you.
It's okay. Keep trying. Don't quit.
Yeah.
It keeps you on your toes.
Charlie, do you have any idea where that Chiro Cola bottling company was?
Maybe. You know, back in those days, Floyd can tell us more about it. This whole countryside, every little town just about had one or two bottling companies. That was it wasn't just, you know, one big town had all the soda waters. They were made in all little towns around here.
If somebody gets it, I'm going to give you a little bit of history on it, but I want to know where that was. That was not Columbus, Georgia, nor Quincy, Florida. George Williams, there is a tie-in on that. There is a tie-in on that.
I got to get my
But that picture was not taken in Columbus, Georgia.
Go ahead.
What was Columbus famous for, Marvin, as far as drinks were concerned?
Well, Coca-Cola, wasn't it?
RC Cola.
Who?
RC Cola was originated in Columbus, Georgia.
There's a tie-in. There's a tie-in all in to Chiro Cola and all of that. There, I'm gonna tell you the history of that in just a minute. But let me put it up one more time. Where was this? Oh yeah, look at that. Bill Hornsby had it. My cousin. I knew it. Donaldsonville, Georgia. Bill Hornsby, you got it. That is it. That's the old Osceola Hotel right there in the background. But it was the Chiro Cola Bottling Company in Donaldsonville, Georgia. Early 20th century. It was located where the city hall is now. And it was created in 1905 by Claude Hatcher in Columbus, Georgia, George Williams. It was created in Columbus, but this bottling company happened to be in Donaldsonville. And in the 1930s, it was rebranded and reformulated to become Royal Crown Coca-Cola.
But now they made Chero Colas. I drunk Chero Colas in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, they still made it. Yeah,
they didn't do away with it.
No, they didn't do away with it.
You was insinuating that they did away with it.
No, I was reading what the history said. I wasn't insinuating anything.
No, you're reading what Wikipedia said.
There you go.
You can still buy Chero Cola now, I think.
I don't know.
Well, no, you can buy cheer wine. Anyway. All right, but anyway, a 6.5 ounce Chiro Cola bottle stamped with Donaldsonville is a highly sought after artifact for a collector of the vintage soda memorabilia. And that was in Donaldsonville, Georgia, Chiro Cola.
They got a big market with that stuff like that.
Yeah.
We had a Coca-Cola bottling plant in Colquitt.
Yeah, well, that's what
right by Cotton Hall.
Yeah, Charlie said that most every town did. They also made lime cola in Donaldsonville. Lime cola in Donaldsonville. Hey, we're on the phone right now with our sponsor, KWG Plumbing LLC, Kenneth Wayne Garney. He's licensed in Alabama. He is licensed in Georgia. Industrial, commercial, residential, new construction, existing facilities. Whatever you need, KWG Plumbing LLC. One call does it all. 229-220-6694. If you ain't flowing, he will get you going. Brother Wayne, how are you tonight?
Yes, sir. Doing loud and clear. We on Seminole, so my service may go in and out.
On Lake Seminole. Well, I got a bunch of pictures. I'm going to call them out to you, and you tell us a little bit about them. I got one here of a ripped out half wall and a shower.
Yeah. 1950 bathroom that I showed y'all a couple of weeks ago when we gutted out all the tile, and
oh wow,
we're starting to get it back together. We had a new concrete floor put in. We put in all new plumbing and the all new shower. So in the next couple of weeks, I can give y'all a picture of the finished product.
That's what I'm talking
That
about.
thing went from the 1950s pink tile, pink toilet, pink bathtub, pink sink to what you see in there now.
I got a picture of a group out here at the campsite, and then you in an American flag and a little girl in an American bathing suit.
Yes, sir. That's up at Hard Ridge Campground last weekend for the 4th of July. I called myself, being I'm a boat captain, I called myself Captain America, and that was Miss America, my niece, Reese Holt.
Yeah.
I mean, Riley Holt, not Reese. Riley Holt, that's the baby one.
Looked like y'all had a good time up there.
Yes, sir. We had a big time. We had my family, my wife's family, and then my family from Troy come in, and she brought half of Troy with her. So we ended up maxing out the captivity there at the campground, and about didn't have enough to eat, but we had a good time.
All right, I got some pictures here. Looks like a man noodling and several catfish in a cooler, and one, big belly catfish.
Hello. We lost.
Call failed. Yeah,
we failed. He's on Lake Seminole.
Yeah, he's on Lake Seminole. Hey, KWG Plumbing LLC, our friend, our confidant. We'll try to get him back next week and have him here with us. We appreciate it. We very much appreciate him. Lance Carpenter, Atlanta. That was not Atlanta. It was Donaldsonville. But
we done got a winner on that. They don't need to re-hoe that road again. I know, but that's over. That's ancient history.
Well, he's on me tonight like a rented mule, Charlie.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying we done that, Marvin. You're wasting your breath.
He's hey, he's just upset his man dropped out of that Senate race up there.
I know
Yeah,
he was pulling for him.
that's what he's upset about.
He was an oysterman, man. He was an oysterman. They ain't one oysterman in the state of Maine. But he's an oysterman.
Now, there's some oystermen at Port St. Joe.
Hey, Port St. Joe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, they just chimed in a minute ago, Peach Depot. Go see them. Man, I got some peas there the other day, some butter beans there the other day. Go see them. Here they are.
And just like that, I'm back to loving life again.
Just like that, we are back for our 6th season at the Peach Depot, located on Highway 84 in Iron City, inside an 1890s train depot. It is our goal to provide you with the freshest local produce and other goodies that you will love. Come in and enjoy our homemade peach and strawberry ice cream, boiled peanuts, jellies, local honey, and of course, our delicious peaches. Peas, butter beans, and field corn will be available soon. Find us on Facebook at The Peach Depot and stay up to date with what we have in store every week. We are The Peach Depot, your local, family, historic produce market.
Hey, y'all.
That ice cream is habit forming in case we need to put that
I had
in
the
there.
blueberry. And when I went in there, she said, do you want a small or large? And what do you think I said? Really? Do you want me to answer that?
No, everybody knows.
Yeah. I know small ice cream.
Hey, please.
Oh, come on.
We got a big train. We got to shovel some coal, too.
Good. Hey, note here. Peach Depot's going to be at the Colquitt Farmers Market this Saturday on the square in Colquitt, Georgia. Come to the square in Colquitt, Georgia. Farmers Market here this weekend, Saturday morning, and Peach Depot's going to have a booth. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other booths there, people with their wares and their produce and their vegetables and all kind of drinks and neat craft items. Farmers Market here in downtown on the square, Colquitt, Georgia, and our sponsor, Peach Depot, will be one of the vendors there. So stop by and see them.
I wish they'd have sent us something on the farmers market deal with a plug.
Yeah, I need to. I'll ask them about that so we can plug that. They have it every second Saturday from July till October.
Well, they may not want us advertising, but they may want to disassociate.
They may kind of disassociate with us because they, kind of run it.
Well, whatever,
what is it you said? I don't never. We walked in somewhere one time and we was dressed up and you said, we spook folks.
Yeah, we spook them. We make them, we scare them.
Yeah.
We do. We spook
them. Yeah. We was walking on it. You said, Marvin, look, we spook these folks.
I like to do that.
I think we spooked some folks that time at
the church. At the race over.
Yeah.
Me and the mayor working on an equipment appraisal up there around Parrott, Georgia. And when I left, it was in January. It was cold, but it wasn't that cold when I left Colquitt. I didn't take no jacket with me. I just had a long sleeve, one of them habit long sleeve thin shirts on, And of course the mayor had his jacket on and everything. And I wasn't thinking. We got up there to Dawson. That's as cold as I ever been in my life. And we was gonna have to go out there and spend about 3 days and 4 nights out there on this fellow's farm, finding all of his equipment, getting all it appraised. And there's a place up there in Dawson called Knight's Clothing.
Been there,
ain't you? Everybody's been there. Knight's Clothing. Anyway, I told the person, I said, man, I got to have me a jacket. I said, I'm about to freeze to death. I said, we had gone to the bank first to get some information. And man, I said, I got to have me a jacket. He said, well, there's a place right down here, Knight's. He said, you can probably get you one of that. Well, I go in there at Knight's, and it's like one of them sports places, where they got that stuff marked up high. I'm talking about high. And I go in there, and there's an old woman in there, and there's a young man in there waiting on me and the mayor. So I spooked the mayor that day. Anyway, I go in there, I was looking, I say, good God, man, $95 for a pullover jacket. And I was looking at the mayor, talking about that old woman. She looking at me, she cutting them eyes over at me, She done drawn a bead on me. I spooked her. I walked up there. I got that thing. I said, look at him. I said, I'm just going to be in town for a day. I said, is there any way I can just rent this jacket for a day? I said it costs too much. I can't afford to buy it. I want to rent it. We don't rent jacket. We sell jacket.
She didn't know what to do.
She didn't know what to do with me. I said, then I showed up. I said, well, look here. I said, you got $95. I said, what's the senior citizen discount? She throw it again. She didn't have no senior citizen. There ain't no discount. Ain't got no sale going. I said, well, let me have it here. Here's you some money. But it kept me from freezing them. And I still got the jacket. I think I wore it about twice in there. But I ain't never going to get rid of that jacket in my life. But I want to rent that jacket just for the day. That's all I'm going to be in town.
You remember that woman TV host that we spooked one time?
Yeah, it's Ruthie Garner in Albany, Georgia. Me and Marvin went up there.
Woo!
We were going to do a show. We did a show in Dawson up there, at the theater up there. We were advertising. Promoting. Our good friend Ed Laxton got us in up there with Ruthie. Man, when I told Ruthie that Queezer couldn't be with us because he was off in San Francisco, California, competing in a gas siphoning contest.
And she had
that was it. Yeah. She got us out of there in a hurry. Let me tell you,
we did not get Charlie show airtime.
We didn't get Charlie Platt show airtime up there. But it's interesting. And why don't people just sit back and say, I wonder how this thing is going to unwind. I'm gonna go along with these dudes for a while, and I'm gonna see. But they can't do it. They can't think that quick. They can't. Ruthie Garner, if any of y'all know her up there from Albany Channel 10.
Scared her
to death.
She had never dealt with anything like us.
She ain't never seen nobody like us. She's seen some other things, but she ain't never seen nobody like us. Just saying.
I better go to a commercial. We'll be right back.
If you're all mixed up about the body that you're in, there's a man down south that'll change you from a rooster to a hen. They call him Castrating Carl because that's his trade. It won't take him long when he opens up his blade. He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son. Castrating Carl, the man with the plan. He's from Bascom, where you don't have to ask him, are you a woman or a man? He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son.
You talk about news other than around here.
Yeah.
Got a news break here, Marvin. I got a news story out of Buffalo, New York. If y'all will bear with me a minute, I just came across a teletype there, and it seems like the city of Buffalo, New York, has removed the hoops from the basketball courts. And the reason behind that is to prevent basketball tournament linked violence from taking place. So this stuff writes itself, don't it, John? It writes itself.
You can't make it up.
You cannot make it up.
No.
I thought that was supposed to be the thing to draw the youth, to keep them off the streets, the basketball courts. But they took the goals down, and the reason why took the goals, the Buffalo mayor, Sean, his name is Sean. Sean said that the city removed the hoops at the park and prevented play on the courts in an attempt to prevent violence over Independence Day. Damn, I thought it was the guns that was doing the violence, not the damn basketball hoops. Please, y'all get straight.
You can't make that up.
It writes itself. You can't. Ain't no way to come up with anything as stupid as these folks can come up with.
So instead of cracking down on the crime, they're just gonna take the basketball.
Take the basketball courts down, and what? Then they go send the police down there to run all of them off, and there's 300 of them gathered up there. Now here's what they ought to do. Here's what you ought to do, Sean. If you want to eliminate the problem, when they all start congregating up down there, and they realize they ain't got no basketball hoops up there because y'all done took them all down, give every one of them there a Glock 9 automatic pistol with 5 clips and say, "Him, y'all have at it," and go back tomorrow at daylight tomorrow morning and clean up the mess. Haul them off, because about half of them will either be dead or be shot. You'll eliminate a lot of the problems if you'll just give them. Does that make sense? Huh? Am I coming on a bit too strong for some of y'all? What some of you folks up there is Martha's Vineyard. You kind
of holding back a little bit, I think, personally.
Yeah, basketball hoops. Now that's a problem. Basketball hoops. Yeah. It's wait a minute. It's an illegal basketball tournament at the Niagara Falls and Rochester. Both of these where these people met up with shootings and led to violence.
And so we just gonna take the basketball courts down.
Take them down. Do away with them. Do away, because that's what's causing the problem. Basketball hoops.
So it used to be guns, and then it was, but now it's basketball hoops. And so we just gonna do away with an activity that's supposed to teach children.
That's what they put them up for.
Yeah.
But I never did understand. They talking about midnight basketball. See, I never did understand that. There ain't no good folks out after midnight. Nobody. That's what my daddy told me one time. He said, "Son, ain't nobody laying out at no 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. They ain't no decent folks out with you." Yeah. And they wouldn't.
It's kind of like over here. We've been a shooting gallery over here in Dothan for the last week or so, and they arrested some today that were responsible for shooting at each other out there at the mall. You can't even go out there and walk anymore, get no exercise because there's gunfire. But Floyd, here they go, and they say it was an argument that broke loose between 2 groups. Why not call it what it is? There's 2 gangs that don't like each other and want to shoot at each other.
They shoot at one another. That's right.
Yeah. There's a problem. Somebody's either going to have to fix it or we're going to have to learn to live with it.
Lord help. That's all I know to say.
Mornings at the station start right on the square in Colquitt, Georgia. Open Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. It's your go-to spot for a fresh, hot breakfast and a friendly face to start your day. Then, when the day rolls on, head on down to Bainbridge and follow the smoke to J3 Barbecue, where it's more than just a meal. It's the art of turning strangers into friends by treating them like family. At J3, you'll find slow-cooked barbecue done right, homemade ice cream, and serious flavor in every bite. Family-owned, with a true family atmosphere, where every guest is welcome like one of their own. Dine in, carry out, or let J3 handle your catering, because great food brings people together. So start your morning at the station in Colquitt and end your day at J3 Barbecue in Bainbridge. Good food, good people. 2 stops, 1 unforgettable experience. The station and J3 Barbecue are the proud sponsor of Q-Tips with Queasel.
Ain't gonna be no Q-tip. Ain't no Q-tip tonight.
No.
Where is he? Where is he? Do you know? I mean, does anybody know? And he just vanished.
He's en route to Yeehaw Junction. That's my understanding.
Well, he's either Yeehaw Junction or he's up there at Lake Eufaula. Yeah. But anyway, I wish you well. Yeah. Hadn't heard nothing out of him, but anyway, that's okay.
You say you got a sponsor?
Well, just came off the fax machine. I just got off the phone with her a little earlier, right before we came on the air. Very famous person. Got a brand new. She wants to be a sponsor on Charlie Platt and Dirt Road Sport.
Really?
And this is a very famous actress, if you will, from Hollywood, California. And her name is Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow. I couldn't pronounce it. Gwyneth Paltrow. She has actually designed and putting into production a feminine product that some of you ladies might be interested in, or you may not be interested. But anyway, we're gonna throw this out there at y'all. And any of you ladies that might be interested in this product, let us know in the comment section there where you would that you might subscribe to this product that this Power Throw is selling. And it's a feminine hygiene product, if you will. Gwyneth's Power Throw has a female private area steam cleaner, if you will. Let me read that for y'all again. Y'all, I hope I didn't break up on y'all. But Gwyneth Power Throw is a female private area steaming device, steam cleaner, if you will, for your private area. Gwyneth's Power Throw's female steaming unit may be held up as one of her most unusual health articles, but she is still standing by. An article on her wellness and lifestyle site advocates V-Steam to cleanse the uterus. I'm going to stop right there. I don't think we're going to advertise from Gwyneth. I hadn't read this thing completely when it come off the fax machine there. But I don't think we're going to.
You're gonna put that in file 13.
We're going to file that in file 13. Gwyneth, if you watch it, ma'am, I'm sorry, I don't think we can do you no good because I don't think none of our viewers are interested in a female private area steam cleaner, if you will. So we're gonna hey, look here, let me show you what we're gonna do with Gwyneth. Watch this. Hey, we gonna do we ain't interested in that. No.
But hey, you might be interested in this.
In Southwest Georgia, quality still means something. At Sowega Meat Company, we're proud to bring you the best, from pasture to plate. Step inside our 11,100 square foot USDA inspected processing facility, where tradition meets precision and every cut is handled with care. Whether you need custom butchering, premium cuts for your table, or fresh, locally sourced specialty groceries, we've got you covered. 2 convenient locations to serve you: 1699 Highway 27 North in Colquitt, Georgia, and 17965 US Highway 431 South in Headland, Alabama. Because around here, we don't just sell meat. We deliver quality you can trust and flavor you can taste. Call 229-758-8600 or visit SowegaMeatCompany.com. Sowega Meat Company, rooted in tradition, cut above the rest.
Hey guys, it's time for Marv's Minute in the Word, faith, hope, truth, and love here on Dirt Road Sports and Charlie Platt Live. Today's scripture comes to us from Proverbs 19:21. It says, "Many are the plans in the mind of a man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will stand." Many times our plans in our own life symbolize our want for control. We like to be in control of everything. Giving up control can be scary, and it can cause us to have feelings of unsafeness in our mind. But it's all part of growing our trust in God. You see, we may have all kind of plans, and we can make all kind of plans, and planning is an important part of life. But we must be reminded that all of our plans are subject to God's plans. And we got to be willing to have some variance in our planning so that when God's plan trumps ours, that we're able to accept. Sometimes we may feel encouraged and motivated to place our plans in the capable and trustworthy hands of God as we grow in our walk with Him. So our challenge today is this: be reminded that God doesn't mind us planning, but be reminded He is the master planner. And we must trust that anything that happens in our life, there's a purpose for it, and God will get glory for it. And that has been Marv's Minute in the Word for this week. Now it is time for Floyd's Frolicans, and our sponsor, T.C. Berryhill, is watching tonight from Hurst, Texas, and we welcome him to the broadcast. He has been with us since day one, and hope he will be with us until our show is either pulled from the air or we are arrested and sent to re-education camps. Floyd's Follicins brought to us by Berry Hill Auction.
You know, I
I
have
thought
people
we
all the time come up to me all the time. Hey, what about Boogie? When do you see Boogie? Boogie, Boogie, Boogie. And I do. I encountered Boogie, and I encountered Boogie this past week. And I met him. I saw him at the grocery store. Come, hey, Boogie, how you doing? I'm doing all right. So I doing pretty good. I said, when you started, he's always want to have him some kind of business going. You know, he's always into something like the dippy do and all that. So I said, what you got going on, Floyd? I mean, Boogie, what you had going on here? Well, Floyd, everything. I thought something was going on there. Pretty good with it. Yeah, I made a little money with it, but I shut it down. I said, well, what he said? I had me a clinic, a health clinic. He said, you know, everybody, all the commercials you see on TV, you know, every commercial you see on TV now is a health, something to do with health. And I thought to myself, I said, well, that's smart, Bookie. You've capitalized on that. He said, yeah, I thought me a health clinic. Well, I can cure you. He come in there with anything that was wrong with you, and I can cure you for $50. And he said, and I told him, I said, now, if I can't cure you, I give you $100. Hey, Boogie, I said, you pretty sure of yourself right with all that. He said, yeah. He said, I thought that I done pretty good at the start with. He said, and my cousin, he one of the first ones that come in there. Cousin. I said, which one was that? He said, it was cousin Junior. Junior. I said, I ain't seen him in a while. Yeah, he said, you know, he always a smart aleck anyhow. Then he come in there to my clinic and told me, he said, Boogie, I can't taste nothing. And I said, well, Boogie said, well, I hollered back at my nurse, Luthernil. I said, fix up ethyl number X98 and bring it in here. I said, you can't taste nothing. You can't taste nothing, Bookie's lost my taste. Well, I think I can cure you then. So Luthernil come in there and she had a spoonful of that ethyl X98 mixture. And I told her, I said, pull the whole spoonful in his mouth. I said, lean back, hold your mouth open there, Junior. So Junior, he leaned back, hold his mouth open. Luthernil pulled that teaspoon of that ethyl X98 in his mouth, and he went to spitting. Spitting on a cough, and on a wheeze, and carrying on. He said, oh my damn. He said, that ain't no cure for nothing. That ain't nothing but gas. Bookie said, I cured your taste problem, didn't I? Said, that'll be $50. So, anyway, Junior got a thing about that thing. So he come back in there and told me, he said, I said, what's wrong with you now, Junior? You got your taste back and I cured you of that. He said, I done lost my memory. Junior, Boogie said, look there. Said, Junior done lost his memory. Said, go back there in the back and fix up that ethyl X98. And Junior said, I know what that is. Ain't nothing but gas. I ain't taking that. But he said, I done kill you of your memory problems and give me $50. Anyway, and then he come back in there and told me he was blind, can't see. Then he comes and had his sunglasses on, had him a walking stick in his hand coming there. I say, what's wrong with you, Junior? He said, I'm blind, Boogie, I can't see. He said, You kill me for $50? Bookie said, yeah, I kill you for $50. I can't kill you. I give you $100 bill. He said, well, I can't see. He said, go ahead and fix me up. So anyway, Bookie, this time he gave him a glass of water to drink. He said, damn, drink this right here and see if I can cure your blindness. He said, if it'll cure your blindness, you owe me 50, and if it won't cure your blindness, I owe you 100. So anyway, Junior drank that glass of water down. He was Juba, sir, but he smelled that. He drank that water. He drank that water down. That water down. Said, still can't see. Bookie said, you ain't cured me. Said, you owe me $100. Bookie said, well, I thought Joe I could cure your blindness with that special drink there. Can't see nothing, Boogie. You owe me $100. He held his hand out. So Boogie reached in his pocket and he pulled out some money and put it in Junior's hand. Junior said, he opened up his hand and he seen that I put $1 bill in there instead of $100 bill. He said, Junior said, you ain't give me no $100 bills, and you give me $1 bill. Because I cured you of your blindness, didn't you? Give me $50.
Oh, only Bookie.
Only Bookie.
Hey, our attorney joined us there, and he chimed in, and he actually sent me some pictures. I'll get them on next week, Shingler. We showed some last week that I pulled off of Facebook, but he's got a bunch of pictures that he sent of his trip. So we'll talk about his trip next Thursday night. As we he sent me those pictures there, and I know he had a good time. But all right, Charlie, looks like we got some rain coming.
It does. Thanks to the folks at Kelly Crop Insurance for being with us every Thursday night at our little old get together of friends here. We do have some rain on the way. Kelly Crop Insurance, by the way, is in Colquitt, Georgia. Take a look at 94 degrees again tomorrow. Got to 95 here in Dothan today, 94 on Saturday. And then we see better chances of rain pop up each day. Best chances are going to be around the first part of the week, Sunday night into the day on Monday, and even some good chances on Tuesday. And we do need rain. And I'll tell you what else we need. We need relief from this heat. And that's the good news, too. Monday's high 86, 85 on Tuesday, and then back up to 88 for Wednesday and Thursday. But a good-looking forecast for us with rain in the forecast for our entire area. And some folks got a couple good showers this week, but a lot of us didn't get nothing. So hopefully this is going to be a wide area coverage of good precipitation, much needed during our growing season here in the Wiregrass area. Marvin, I got a question for you before I close it out. Does your dogs have a tendency when it's real hot outside not to eat much?
Yeah.
This one's on the eating strike. I mean, she just, but that's kind of normal, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I was gonna say I get that way, but I don't get that way a whole lot.
No. We want to thank everybody for watching. We love y'all. I want to add something to Marvin's minute in the Word. We've talked about a lot of bad things going on in this country, and we got it. We need to pray for the country. But here's something I didn't see on the news, but caught it on a feed from the Walton County Sheriff's Department. I think you'll find this interesting. Marvin, 2 different churches down there in that area had been ministering in the jail, and they had 70 baptized this past weekend.
Praise the Lord.
So
Wow.
you don't see that on the news. That's a pretty big story, ain't it, Marvin?
That's a great story.
Hey, and listen, and I know there's a lot of bad publicity about churches and preachers, and there are bad apples in everybody, but see, stuff like that right there, that's what it's all about.
They get out there and get outside the walls of the church and do a very big missionary project. Once again, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. Love y'all. Pray for this nation. We all need it. Floyd, back to you and Bookie.
I'm done with Bookie for tonight. Thank y'all for watching. We've enjoyed it. We've had a good time. We love each other. We love one another just like brothers. And everybody needs a relationship like that if you can. Find you somebody to get close to. Find you some friends that you can call every day and talk to. Check on old folks. Old folks staying by themselves. Check on them. You ain't got to do it every day, all day, but just check on them every now and then. See if they need anything. See if you can help them with anything. Maybe they want them. Maybe they want them 3 or 4 good fresh Georgia grown tomatoes, or maybe they want them a good fresh mess of squash. And I tell you where you can get them from. You can get them from my good friend Mr. Charles Pickle out there. If you need you a mess of squash, you need you some tomatoes. You can check on Mr. Charles out there. And young folks, check on your grandmama and granddaddy. You know, you didn't just all of a sudden appear on this planet. You know, you had somebody ahead of you that was carving the way out for you so you could be who you are today. Show them some respect. Don't just treat them like a throw away bird dog. That's my sermon for tonight. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We hope y'all have a good week that's coming up, and we have had a good time tonight.
Appreciate y'all every week. Appreciate all of our sponsors. We thank y'all every week. You tune us in, and we're honored and humbled by it. Lord willing, and the creek does not rise, we plan, or the creeks don't rise. We plan on being right here, right back here next week, same time, for more Dirt Road Sports and Charlie Platt Live. But until then, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter who you go with, but most especially if you find yourself at a doctor because of a bad cough, a loss of memory, or going blind, be particular.